Alright guys, back to the lawnmower videos. I do apologize, it's been a busy month I think since the last update, but as you can see nothing's new because I'm not progressing without you guys. But I did have some stuff come up like work and stuff like that, and we also took a little vacation and yada yada. Enough with the excuses. Anyway, we're gonna get back to it. So I pulled this apart and I had video of all of it, but I ended up deleting it because I mean it was so bad. Like there was no point in uploading a video and making you guys watch that. So here's what I'm going to say. I did pull this carburetor off and I tried to clean it. The needle and seat on the bottom side and the float bowl and all that junk was so corroded that I ended up breaking it trying to get it apart. So I ordered a new carburetor and I had to wait for this baby to come in for a while. Like it seemed to have taken forever, but it came with new gaskets and everything. It's all bright, new, shiny. The only thing that I noticed that's different is whatever this little contraption is here on the bottom is quite a bit bigger than the one that was on here, but I have plenty of room, so I'm not really that worried about it. Other than that, everything else should be about the same. It should start and run, but we'll find out in case we have to tune it. Regardless, so the tank is still just as floppy as ever. The throttle still isn't quite bugged out completely. The carburetor is still an old piece of junk with dirty gas in it. The new carburetor hopefully isn't as bad. And other than that, let's go ahead and replace this guy. And then I have a battery sitting over there for this. Actually I stole it out of the Mustang, but for starting it today so we don't have to worry about the battery going dead. And we'll see what we can come up with. Zoom out a little bit. Alright, so I got the battery on, got the booster on, just in case, don't want to run anything dead. Got the engine all ready to rock, I think. I got the new carburetor on. I got gas to it. So, I'm kind of nervous, but let's see if this puppy runs. So we got the key here. You can hear the thing clicking, so it's getting power. She's on. I did prime the gas too, so hopefully she fires right up. Okay. Ooh. Oh my gosh. So I think part of that has to do with my throttle stuff over here. Because it doesn't have... So I took the rev limiter and all that stuff, the governor and all that junk out of this dude a long time ago. So it probably has something to do with that. Not wanting to let it break. So I have to hold the governor in order for it to run. I've got fire coming out. No muffler, obviously. But that's the first time she's ran in a long time, so I'm pretty impressed, honestly. That's awesome. I like it. Open that dude wide up. Absolutely, that's what I'm talking about. Alright. Guys, it flipping runs. Alright, so I'm going to, yeah, we got a little smoke. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the old girl ain't ran in a long time. So I'm going to see if I can fab up something to work the throttle, and then I'm going to see if we can drive this thing, because I am curious. So let's see. Alright, so here's what I got so far. The actual throttle is wide open. The governor part, I think, is what that is what I'm going to be using for a throttle. I have a air chuck for an air compressor stuck. I got it zip tied here, so whenever you pull it, gives you more and less throttle, revs it up, slows it down, whatever. So let's pull this thing out. Oh, I also took off the hood and set it over there because I didn't want to get in the way, and if this thing does catch on fire for whatever reason, I want to be able to watch it burn faster, I guess. Anyway, so battery is in the battery's in the back now, so everything's ready to be fired up. I'm going to push this dude outside, and we'll give her a start. So here goes a lot of nothing. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to hold my phone and do all this at the same time, but we'll find out. Let me open her up just a hair. Well, I might have to have two hands for this. Let's see if I can put you on the steering wheel. Oh, I don't need you looking at all my trash back there. There we go. Thing in gear. I don't know what's first or what's second or reverse or nothing, so okay, so that's nothing. Let's try it. Over. Also nothing. Alright, so I'm having problems. This thing in neutral, see if I can figure out what's going on. Oh, haha. I wonder if this one's the clutch. No. That one's disconnected also. Maybe the belt fell off. Oh. That'll do it right there. Belt fell off. those of you who stuck around for a minute, you'll remember my drive pulley and the clutch pulley are actually off from one another, so I'm going to run it anyway, but don't recommend it. Highly don't recommend it. I mean, it's like a ½ inch off. You can see the belt tilted there, but we'll see what happens. So let's pull this thing back outside and see if we can get her to start again. All right, try and get it to start again. Clutch in this time. Throttle down. Put this bad boy in gear. I'm guessing that's a gear. Hopefully backward or forward. Crap. I bet the belt fell out again. Yep. Alright, so we're not running it with that much of a pitch. Let's raise this motor and see if we can get it better. Well guys, if I included that last part in this video, I'll be danged if this thing didn't just give me a big old middle finger. So what I ended up having to do is took some plastic spacers. If you ever mounted a TV, these little plastic spacers are what you use to mount or to move the bracket off the wall or whatever, off the TV, off the back of the TV rather. But I use those for that. That's a good temporary option. I do have pretty close. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's pretty close. It's a lot closer than what it was. So every time I went to move this thing, as you guys saw, the belt would slip off. So this thing did give me a big old middle finger, and some of you guys probably knew that that wasn't going to work and were screaming at the TV or the phone or whatever, but I figured it out the hard way. So now we got them a little more lined up. Everything should be good this time, hopefully. If not, we'll find out here in just a minute. Let's take this thing outside and get her fired up. Alright, sorry for the viewing angles. These are kind of... I'm using the steering wheel to hold you guys up for temporarily while I get this thing started, because it does take two hands. Alright, so third time's the charm. Let's see what happens. Key on. Let's see if she moves. Gonna put her into... Oh. Well, it moves without pulling the clutch out, so that's a good start. Oh yeah. God dang. Well, it moves, especially at idle. But I can't really drive and film at the same time, so that's a problem. I might go out here and see if I can get my wife real quick to film me driving this thing around just to see what she's got. But you can't really stop it other than just to pull it out of gear. It's not too bad. Oh, I also have no brakes or nothing. That ain't doing nothing. Alright, anyway, I'll be right back. I'm scared. Well, she runs. I had my wife film me for a second. Started to take off, really got her all wound up. At first, I put it in first gear, and then I stopped and then put it in reverse, and then put it in third gear and went to take off. And right as I did, yeah. So you can tell it's not supposed to be like that. This whole engine is actually supposed to be over right in there somewhere. So all of my motor mounts fell off, which unfortunately I knew was going to happen because the screws were too short. I was hoping that I would just be able to get it going and at least ride it around the yard once or twice, and I'd be danged if I was wrong. So here's the screws. You can see where it was just barely holding on, every single one of them. So I'll go grab some new ones of these tomorrow at the hardware store, and we'll be ready to rock. Alright, so just a quick overview. Got the carburetor on there. Got a temporary throttle situation strapped up there. Gas tank still not right. All that stuff. Engine is now not mounted right, but we'll fix all that on the next one. I'd like to make the throttle pedal an actual pedal or something like that maybe. We'll see if we can find something to make work or whatever. The clutch doesn't work. As soon as you put it in gear, she just goes. So I'm going to have to figure that out. Probably need a longer belt. Nothing too serious. Other than that, that's pretty much everything. Gonna have to mount that up better. Took the battery back out and put it back in the Mustang. Everything is as it was. Alright, that's it. That's all I have for you today, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. We did have quite the fail. It happens, is what it is. It's all part of the learning process. And I've never built one of these before, so the fact that it actually started, it's pretty neat. Alright, so thank you guys for tuning in. I do appreciate it. We'll get this thing going. We'll get it fired up. We'll be right on the right track. I haven't seen it move in like probably 10 years. So seeing it move today was the best thing ever. If it wasn't for you guys and me actually making videos of this, that would have never happened. I would have given up on this thing a long time ago, but I didn't because I still got to get videos out for you guys. Even though it's taking me a minute, we'll get it. We'll get it going. All right, I appreciate everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Tune in on the next one. We will get the engine mounted permanently, get the clutch fixed, maybe. I don't know, probably not. I'm not really that worried about that. That's not too big of a deal. But everything else is buttoning up. It's not too bad. We'll get her cranking. Appreciate it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.